This is so weird. I'm literally in the middle, well, not in the middle of nowhere, but it's so quiet over here. It's kind of creepy, but it's probably gonna be a pretty short video. But I want to bring this one to you. I've tried to film this video quite a few times, but I've been getting a lot of comments and like a lot of things done to my car. And I haven't done like a mod list in like over a year. So I figured I'd bring you guys a little mod list of my car today. So there we go, man. We got the Accord out here looking clean. I just gave it a good little detail. She's looking pretty clean right now. So all right, there she is, man. So let's get started. For those of you guys that don't watch the videos or don't watch the channel, this is a 2018 Honda Accord Sport. Obviously this is a pre-facelift, and yeah, I've had it for over 2 years. It's been my baby, man. I love this thing. We'll start, I guess, cosmetic wise. First thing you guys probably noticed, the car is pretty damn low. It is sitting on True Heart coilovers. That's literally like the first or second thing I did to the car. So yeah, a lot of people ask me how the True Heart coilovers ride. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan. It is a pretty rough ride. I've tried to like adjust the preload in the front and the back, but it's just I guess it's just the nature of these coilovers. I mean, that's kind of what you expect when you're getting coilovers over lowering springs or anything like that. But it's not even that the coilovers are bouncy. It's just a really rough ride. Like a lot of people say in Florida, you know, we have the smoothest roads and stuff like that, but even out here, it's a really rough ride. And like I don't even daily the car, and it's just, you know, it's really annoying sometimes. I will say though, when I did buy these coilovers, I think 3 of the 4 of them were like stuck, so I couldn't raise or lower them, so I had to take them apart. But that's really the only problem that I had. Other than that, I haven't really had any issues. I've had them for, like I said, 2 years, 40,000+ miles, or probably around like 40,000 miles on them. So, you know, I can't really complain. I'm the one that decided to go with cheap coilovers, and it's just part of the game, you know. Pricing wise, I think I paid about $750 to my door. Would I recommend them? I honestly would probably just recommend saving up your money, but you do you. All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about the fitment. Obviously, as you guys can see, my fitment is pretty good. So I'm sitting on 25mm spacers all around. Usually I would gatekeep, but for the YouTube fam, I guess I'll let you guys know. My tires is kind of what makes the fitment on this car. So all around, these cars come with 235 40 19s. I downsized all 4 tires to 225 40 19s. The rears are different tires than the fronts, as you guys saw in the last video. Yeah, that's kind of what gives my fitment, you know, the look. I guess staying on the fitment topic, the next thing suspension wise I do have Eibach rear camber arms. So I did remove some of the rear camber. I think before I did the rear camber arms, when I was on the stock camber arms, I think on both sides I was sitting at damn near -5 degrees of camber, which is insane, and I wasn't even this low. So I definitely needed that. I was going through tires like crazy in the rear when I was on -5, so definitely needed the camber arms. It definitely made the car feel a lot better too. I really do be driving this shit. I don't, you know, pussyfoot this car. So I guess we can move more into the cosmetics. First thing cosmetically I actually did to the car, I don't actually have on it right now, but I had an Akasaka front lip. Unfortunately, it ripped off 2 days after I installed it. But again, user error. I didn't really bolt the middle part of the lip correctly, so it just kind of flew off on the highway. I haven't replaced it yet just because I've lowered the car a lot more since I had the lip, and I don't want to rip it off, but I really need another lip. As you can tell, the front of the car just looks hella plain. I guess the first thing that I actually have on the car cosmetically that I can show you is these red Honda badges. You're probably not going to be able to see too well here. Well, yeah, you can. So I have the red Honda badge in the front. I also have the one in the rear. And then there's also one on the interior. I'll show you guys later. Definitely changes, especially in the front with the black chrome grille. I love the way it contrasts. That was one of my favorite mods. I couldn't wait to do that when I got this car, and when I finally did it, I was in love. But yeah, next thing cosmetically, this is in no particular order, but I have these M-style mirror caps. They are not carbon fiber. I don't know why a lot of people think they are. They're black, gloss black. I got them from Amazon for like 20 bucks. It was kind of a no-brainer. I like the contrast. Definitely gives a little bit more aggression to the car. A lot of people hate on them because it's M style on a Honda, but I don't really give a fuck. I like the way it looks. The next thing cosmetically, most of the cosmetic stuff is in the rear, so I guess we can move back here now. Another thing a lot of people ask me about, I get DMs about it all the time. All right, the next thing that a lot of people ask me about, the wing. A lot of people ask me where I get the wing from or where I got the wing from. I got the wing from eBay. I don't know the name. I don't know who makes it. I got the wing from eBay. This wing, I think out of all of them for these cars, look the best, especially if you have one of these that doesn't come stock with the OEM wing. As you guys can tell, I kind of have like a double-decker wing going on here, which kind of is annoying. I really don't like that, but I'm not going to take that wing. I'm not going to take the stock wing off and then have the holes under there and shit. So it's kind of just something I got to deal with. It doesn't really bother me that much anymore. But yeah, they also do sell it on X-Gen Auto if you want to spend a little bit more money. I decided to save a little bit more money and get it from eBay. But yeah, that's where majority of the stuff from this car is from, either eBay or Amazon. So moving on to the next cosmetic thing, which is also in the back, I have these Yofer rear aprons. These rear aprons do usually come with a full diffuser to go in the middle. So I opted not to get the full diffuser just because obviously you can get the aprons separate, and the wait for the full diffuser was way longer than it was just to get these two rear aprons. Looking back, I probably should have gotten the full diffuser, but oh well, you live and you learn. I hear a BMW over there. It's definitely a G80. So moving on to the next thing, cosmetically, easily top #1 favorite mod I've done to the car is my taillights. So these are the V3 clears. Well, I originally thought they were the clears, but apparently, according to some of you guys, they're not. These are actually the smoked ones. I didn't know that they made 3 different smokes. I'm pretty sure they have a darker version than this, but this is a smoked one. Whatever it is, I don't know. Either way, I don't really care. They look amazing. I love the way they look, and they really just change the whole way the rear end look. So I love those taillights. Easily, like I said, my favorite mod that I've done. So I think cosmetically that is pretty much it. Oh, I guess you could say this is a cosmetic mod as well. My window tint. So right now I have 15% carbon tint. I didn't do ceramic, but I have carbon tint all around except for the windshield. So this is 15%. A lot of people ask how dark it is and how's the visibility, especially at night. And this is how all of my cars have been tinted, so I'm used to it. But I know, like, you know, for people with worse vision than me, I wear glasses, so you know what I'm saying, my vision isn't the best, but I have had people with the same tint say, you know, it's pretty dark. So I'll try to give you guys the best visual representation that I can, but I don't have any windshield tint right now. I did have my windshield tinted in, I believe it was either 35 or 25% carbon tint. I don't remember what it was, but I actually had to take that off. Long story, maybe I'll go over it in another video, but yeah, I don't have the windshield tint right now. I do want to get it redone. Probably gonna go a little bit darker though. But exterior wise, cosmetically, that is pretty much gonna be it. I guess we can move on to the engine bay now, and what I have done under there, spoiler alert, is not too much, so don't get excited. All right, so first thing you guys already saw, my hood did go up by itself. So I actually got rid of my OEM hood strut, and I went with I got rid of my OEM hood prop, sorry, and got hood struts. It's kind of just like an ease of access mod. This one is kind of fucked up a little bit. I just realized that. Very simple mod, very useful. That's one of the most recent mods that I did. I have a video up if you guys want to go check that out. But other than that, the next thing I have done under the hood is my eBay short ram intake. I told you guys, most of this stuff is from eBay, and I don't care. This is kind of a 2-piece separate ordered thing. This is like a $30 mass airflow sensor adapter. So it's literally just this plastic piece that basically allows you to put a filter on there, and the mass airflow sensor just screws in. It is a custom piece, so there is no mount. A lot of people complain because it moves around a lot. I do plan on building a mount, but I actually am going to be replacing this mass airflow sensor adapter tomorrow. I have another one. I literally just ordered it, just got here I think today actually. And yeah, this is a 3-inch Spectre, I think that's how you say it, filter. And yeah, it allows for some turbo noises. So you know what, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna give you guys some turbo noises. Damn, I hope that recorded. My fucking phone connected to Bluetooth. All right, so there you guys have it. Honestly, it's probably a lot louder on camera. I just played back the video. It sounds a lot louder. When you're revving it in park and neutral, it's not really that loud because the car doesn't really allow itself to build boost. But when you're driving in sport mode and stuff like that, when you build, you know, full boost, it's pretty loud. Definitely not the loudest intake or turbo, but it does the job, you know, for a low 1.5. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I have done under the hood. I don't know, bro. I've had this car for so damn long. I don't even know what I have done to it anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. All right, and last but not least, we can move on to the interior. Really boring. It's gonna be really quick, so we'll just breeze through this real quick. All right, so coming in the interior, don't have much done. First thing that probably catches your eye is I do have a carbon fiber center console trim along with the little cubby thing right here. To be honest, this is probably the biggest L I took on a mod. The fitment isn't the best, but you know, it's just kind of whatever at this point. I kind of just learned to deal with it. Obviously, as you can see, it doesn't go all the way up right here. Not to bash the company, because like I said, this is disclosed in the pictures and stuff like that, but I do just want to, you know, put it out there if you guys are, just so you're not like me expecting something that it's not. This is from Synth Carbon. Again, no problem with the product itself. Although the fitment isn't the best, the carbon, you know, the weave and all that stuff, it does look pretty damn good. It's just a shame that it's not what I thought it was going to be. I do plan on replacing at least this piece right here with another piece that actually covers the whole center console, but that's down the line. Yeah, so there's that. I also do have this center console, or this center steering wheel trim. This, honestly, the fitment was really good until the heat started to get to it, and it is kind of lifting a little bit at the bottom here, so it is kind of annoying. But again, you know, it's kind of, what do you really expect? The fuck was that? Anyways, as you can see, this is the red badge that I was talking about earlier. And yeah, other than that, the interior is pretty plain on this car. I do have a full LED conversion. So these two from Amazon. And then I also have this one up here. This is just a red light that I got from Amazon. I mean, AutoZone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stock sound system, all of that stuff. I do have an Accord badge right there. That was from the rear of the car. I literally took that off when I first got the car, so that's the car. I'm gonna go home and edit this video like right now, because I have another video that I'm filming tomorrow. I'm getting an alignment and a new tire, and we're adjusting camber, so it's gonna be pretty fun. The car is gonna definitely drive a lot different, hopefully drive a lot better, and yeah, more to come. This video is literally just for the people that always ask. You know, I get a lot of comments on like, what intake do I have? You know, what's my suspension setup? How do I get my fitment like this? The fitment is probably the thing that I get, you know, the most questions about. So for those of you guys that watch this video, I appreciate you for supporting. Drop a comment down below. What do you guys think? What do you guys think I should do next as well? Because I need more inspiration for the car. I do have a few things planned. Like I said, I want to get another lip. So yeah, just let me know. What do you guys think I should do next? Obviously, probably nothing performance-wise. This is a 1.5 CVT, so can't go too crazy, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I will see you guys. For me, it'll be tomorrow. I don't know when the next video is coming out, but I'll see you guys in the next video.